Hi, welcome to this video. My name is Ayodeji Olumose, and today we're going to be talking about importation, or better still, we call it e-commerce. Right, so I'm just going to try to run through the entire process, and I'll recommend a strategy for you if you're a beginner. Now, already I'm sure a lot of you would know what e-commerce is, so I don't want to really dive into it, but I'll just give you a simple explanation. When you sell products online, tada. But it's more famously used for physical products. All right, when you sell physical products online. Great. So how do you start your own physical product business, and is it profitable? Well, that's a very good question. How is what you would learn in this video. If it's profitable, yes, it is very profitable, especially if you're selling a product that is hot in the market and has a very high markup. So you're very likely going to make a lot of money very fast. So I have done a couple of, and that's even how I made my first million. So it is very possible and profitable. But I realized that there are some challenges with people who are learning for the first time, especially when it comes to websites. So today I'm going to teach you how to do this e-commerce without a website, but only with your WhatsApp. Great, so let's get started. First of all, how do you find a winning product? There are many ways to do this, and you see a lot of content creators talking about going to AliExpress or checking what other people are selling on YouTube, or what other creators are doing in analysis. There are different ways, but not to give you too much paralysis on what decision you should make. One of the best strategies is to go through your Facebook feed. Usually you are shown ads on Facebook and on Instagram of these kinds of products that people buy. Now, I know this can have age restriction. For example, a product I just found out was only targeted to people over 35 years old. And it's a very hot product and running for months. But if I can scroll 100 times on my feed, I might never see that product. Which is why I created ad dump sites. Ad dump site is a place where I dump all these ads for you to have access to. And when you do, you can model the ad accordingly. The thing about this is that most of these ads are directed to a website where you place an order, filling up a form, and then the product is delivered to the customer before the customer pays. The only that would have been fantastic, but it's challenging because you have to build a website. If you don't know how to, you cannot pay someone to do for you. You have to run your ads, you have to fix pixels, you have to find the products, you have to warehouse it, you have to find out which delivery agencies are best, especially when you are doing all of this with payment upfront. So that is a good strategy. It does work for automation and it's fantastic. But the strategy you're going to be learning today is the pay before delivery strategy, and you don't even need a website. Are you excited? Let's get started. So let's take, for example, a product that I find on the ad dump site, or maybe I found it on my Facebook feed or Instagram feed. But let's just use this product as an example. A grill to smoke fish or meat, or let's use, better still, a processor, a yam processor. No, an electric processor that you can use to pound yam, or process yam. So it is very how do I put this now? It's been very popular that up to now in a lot of African homes we still use mortar to pound yam. It can be very tasking, time efficient. Sorry, it's not time efficient, time consuming and energy sapping to use mortars, especially in this time and age. So the best way to do this is to use a processor. Now, somebody might know that they need a processor, but they might not know where to get the processor. Or some people might not know that a processor exists, and right now it's important that they do. So what you do is create an information magnet that explains to them how using a processor works. For example, how to pound yam without mortar, or the best alternatives to eating pounded yam without having to pound it. So this sort of information you give for free to people who want to learn. And how do you give them the information? You can create a WhatsApp group or bring them straight to WhatsApp, and you give them what we call a lead magnet. The lead magnet can be in a PDF format, or it can be in a class format where you host a class and you teach this on set online, right? Then afterwards you can sell them the product itself for people who are interested in buying. Now ideally, since you've already created a sort of authority in that field, educating them on how buying the processor can help making this kind of food faster, you're very likely to make sales from people who pay upfront for that product. The challenge with this is it's not automated, which means you have to actively do this, like responding on the group, sending a PDF, or taking a class, then taking payments through it straight to your account, sorting it out and getting it delivered to the customer. Now, how do you get this product? Now we know the product is hot. How do you get the product? Do you import it? Well, yes, for some people you can import it, but we're going to try cut out that part of it. We want to go to Gigi and find out if this product exists on Gigi. You also want to do some price comparison. If the price that, where you got this product, somebody was selling it already. If the price the person is selling it is, say, at 20,000, and on Jumia, searching for that same product on Jumia, it's about the same price, maybe 3,000 naira cheaper or so. We already know that if they go and search for that product, they're not likely to get it cheaper. Now, but what you can do is go to Gigi and you can find wholesale suppliers there. You will have a conversation with them and tell them you're a dropshipper and you want to move products from them to your customer. Now, what you can do is, instead of buying it for 20,000 to resell, you look for a supplier who's selling for way cheaper. Sometimes you can get suppliers that sell for 9,000, 10,000, 11,000. But the difference is, you are going to Gigi to search. They did not even know there was a product like that, so they did not search. But now that they are aware of it, you're very likely to make sales off them because you're the first person they met that told them about this product. Am I communicating? So great, you get your product from the supplier, and the supplier takes it straight to the customer. Bear in mind that the customer has paid you money already, so you are paying the supplier upfront when your dispatch rider gets there. You don't give your supplier money upfront if you've not had business with the supplier before. Maybe on subsequent times you can now pay upfront without your delivery guy getting there first to deliver it to your customer, and everybody's happy. As you can see, you did not touch the product, you didn't have to import the product, you didn't know how to know nothing about the product. Only thing you know about it is it's being sold already on the internet, and then you have new customers that watch your status now and then buy from you. Now, to move this even further, you can sell other add-ons. Like, now you sold them a processor, you can now sell them a grill. You can sell them non-sticky pans, you can sell them dry fryers, you can sell them halogen ovens, all these other kitchen accessories, because now you have built a community around yourself. If they're on your group, you can tell them to move to your WhatsApp to save your number, and then you can use the video on how to extract numbers. You can check it from somewhere around this video, or if you're taking the program, just check the videos, you find how to extract numbers and save on your Google contacts. So that's it for mini importation. I hope you enjoy the entire video, and I hope this helps you understand e-commerce a little better and how you can make money with it. You can find directions to all the things that I've said in this video, like the add-on sites and the course, mini importation course I created. Is very, very affordable. Anybody can take it. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.